Okay, in the last video I showed what it sounded like having the Harlot going into the Mason, which really changed the character of the Harlot. Here we're going to have the Mason going into the Harlot, and it's a different. It's different. The Mason after the Harlot really changes its character a lot more. Having it before the Harlot is great, but the Harlot still kind of retains its character. You can judge for yourself. Compare this to the last video. Again, we're going to use this guitar, P90s. I'm just going to stay in the middle position like in the last one. Pretty balanced sound. Here's my clean sound. Oh yeah, I forgot to mention the last video. I'm actually going through two Showman, 1960s Showman heads, going through two. Each one's going through a 112 Jensen Blackbird 100 alnico speaker. I just have a stereo rig here. Just didn't want to disconnect that for simplicity. Okay, so here's clean. Oh yeah, and I'm using the SurfyBear Metal reverb. It has a different pan. It has a mod medium decay pan as opposed to the stock one, which is a little bit too long and intense for my taste. All right, here's just the clean tone. Here we're gonna have the Harlot, and we're gonna start out in the middle position, the mid gain position. Okay, and now I'm gonna turn on the Mason. Mason set pretty clean to just see how that changes the tone of the Harlot. You can hear it really doesn't really change the tone of the Harlot so much, not nearly as much as when the Mason is after the Harlot. Here's just kind of pushing the Harlot. Now, of course, so we add more gain. We're going to get a different character. Okay, so it's making it much fatter, obviously, but still doesn't change the character all that much comparatively to when the Mason is after. Now let's see what happens here, because this is first in line now, because these aren't on, and they're not, and they're all true bypass. So let's check out this Z input thing here, which really you're going to hear an effect when you go from this level and below. This lows knob is the impedance, how it changes the resonant peak of your pickup. So here, you can hear it kind of almost sounds like a cocked wall sound. So. You're hearing volume too, because a lot of signal is being cut down by the low pass filter of the lows knob. It's also changing the resonance. let's hear the Mason doing that on its own. So again, Harlot with the Mason before it. Here it's kind of being like a treble boost type of song. Alright, lastly, let's listen to the Mason pushing the Harlot with the Harlots in high gain mode. Really don't hear much of a difference when it's in high gain mode, as opposed to when it's in medium gain mode. Not as much of a difference, it seems. Go back to high gain mode. Sure, there's a difference, and it's pretty cool. Let's try with the Z. Okay, there you have it. Mason into the Harlot, sounds great. Harlot into the Mason, sounds great. Get another Mason to go right there. Have a Mason, Harlot, Mason. That would be pretty cool. Okay, hope you enjoyed.